Hello and welcome to show 41 of the UK Pun Off. How you all doing out there? I hope you're good. Happy New Year again. Right, I'm not on the show tonight. I'm going to be backstage. While I'm backstage, we could do with some suggestions for next week's topics. So if you have any, just throw them down below and I'll make a quick jot of it. Other than that, let's get your MC for tonight. It's the wonderful, the lovely Rob Thomas.
There we go. Anything for an easy laugh. Get the old elevator. Got it fixed. It's good to be back. Here we are, number 41. How about that?
Yeah, it's going to be good, mate. We've got some great guests and some great topics. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to let you carry on.
You are most welcome to do so. Great guests and great topics. That's pretty much all we need. To be honest, that's pretty much all we have, actually. So there's not a lot of choice for anything else. 41 of these shows we've had. Gradually, slowly but surely, the number is catching up with my personal age. And it'll be depressing when it overshoots past it. We are a show that has guests on it. We have regulars and we have guests. Love Dev is producing today. And I'm going to introduce on the first of our two regulars. First up, Mr. Julian Lee.
Hello.
Hi, Julian. Now, how are you?
Yes, I'm all right. Thank you for asking.
You're coping with lockdown version 3.
Well, not much different when you're my age, to be fair. It's just not working from where I work, just working from home. That's the only difference.
Yeah. You couldn't describe what you did then without saying working from, and then you didn't know what to say afterwards. Not working from, work.
But believe it or not, the last 3 months I've been working in a basketball arena.
As in, that was your away from work role, or?
No, that was my work role. We're based at the Newcastle Eagles arena at the minute.
Wow, that's different. What? Oh, teaching, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that just why?
Because I work for military prep college and the reserve centre we're in before lockdown won't let us back in. So we had to find alternative venue. And that was the venue.
Great. Good stuff. So when you're teaching, make sure that every point you make is a 3-pointer.
There you go.
Right, our second regular, the wonderful, the ever-present Mr. Ian McDonald.
Hello. Bet that would have cut down on the travelling for you as well, Julian. Oh.
Nice. Yeah, some quality baseball parlance there. Well played. How are you doing, Ian?
I don't know. I know the difference between Julia, Jessica, baseball, and basketball. Apart from that, I'm doing great, Rob.
That's all you need to present tonight's show. I like the fact that your actual chain flows nicely into your T-shirt pretend chain. It's a very smooth transition. Well played, mate, for that. Is that a specific T-shirt for something?
Yeah, The Witcher 3 computer game.
Okay. Yeah, I thought that doesn't look like Witcher 1 or 2. I thought it might have been number 3. I don't know what Julian's mouthing there, but it doesn't look good. So we have guests every week, and today is no exception. We've got 2 of them. Our first coming up now is dialing in. I think it's about 11 in the morning, Sunday morning, where she is. Let's check that out and get on the wonderful Jessica Roberts.
Hi, guys.
Hello.
Jessica. Now that's more like it. A T-shirt I can easily identify. Well played.
Well, yeah, it's kind of my thing.
Nice work. You are California, right?
Yes.
What's it like there at the moment then? How's things? How's lockdown? What's the weather like?
Well, there was a little thing, a little coup going on, and a couple of other weird things happened this week, It was really strange, too, because my friends are like, you can never forget your birthday this year. And I'm like, nope, you can't.
Just an ordinary week in the US of A.
It's starting to be that way a little bit more and more. It's kind of frightening.
Good stuff. And there is my mum, Julie, on hand to welcome you. Tony Gardner, welcome. Mum says, hi, Jessica. Mum likes to just have personal chats with people via this show.
I love saying hi to her every week. So
which is lovely. And a very impressive improvised mug. Well played. Well played, Jessica.
Yes.
She has stuck the fridge magnet on the ghoulish female face there. Well played. So welcome to the show. I'm sure you're going to have a belter. Our final guest is the guy who's been in more finals of the UK Pun Championships than I've had hot dinners, including 2021. If it happens, it's Mr. Richard Pulsford.
Hi, good to see you all. Thanks for having me again.
Richard.
Yeah.
Nice to see you. What's that in the background
T-shirt.
behind you? Something happened. What's that?
That's my podcast show. It just so happened.
Aha.
I'm advertising it on posters, and it's not going to be happening thanks to lockdown. But maybe by the time the Fringe comes around for Edinburgh, who knows?
So that is the show you were going to do this year. That's right. Or did you say it was a podcast as well?
Yes. Well, 2019 was a podcast. 2020 it was a video cast. 2021, dying a slow death. Who knows?
Aren't we all?
Yes. It does feel
So,
like that.
welcome, Richard, to the show. For those of you watching for the first time, there's probably a couple of hundred of you. The way it works is we go through 6 topics, and our guests will have 3 jokes for each topic. And then at the end of each round, you get to vote on which person you thought did the best in that round. The way that you vote is you simply put their name or their tag, as you can see in front of you now, Julian Lee Comedy, iMac Pun. Put the name or the tag into whatever you're using to watch this stream, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever it is. In the chat, just put their name at the end of each round when I say vote now. We'll add them all up and we'll get ourselves a winner. There's an additional thing as we go through this show. You can send in your own jokes, do the same thing, put them in on chat, keep them to topic. We'll read some of them out, and the best joke of the day gets a fridge magnet as modelled by Jessica's mug, which is clearly made of metal, which is weird. But
No, it's a sticker.
science. So, are we ready to go, people?
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's do this thing. So, the first topic, randomly picked from my bag of topics, is shoes. Shoes is the topic. There are lots of them. Wow, there are really lots of them there. So our punsters, we're going to go around in the order that I see on screen. So Julian, Ian, Jessica and Richard in a clockwise fashion on the subject of shoes. Over to you, Julian. Kick us off.
Well, I'm sorry to start off with such sad news, but the Dutchman who invented inflatable shoes has popped his clogs.
Nice work, Julian. Great start to the show. Let's go to Ian.
Right, well, I had these sports shoes that kept groping me inappropriately. They're a bit touchy-feely.
Yes. Thank you. Let's go to Jessica.
Did you guys hear about the English serial killer who liked to collect feet? When the cops found him, they found his evidence in the boot of his car.
Oh, yes. That's when.
Sorry, my dog won't stop barking.
Is it your dog?
Not shoes, feet, dogs won't stop barking. You see? It's all connected.
Sorry. She was quiet, and now she's barking.
Is
You on mute, Rob?
not here,
I'll
Rob?
hear Rob now.
Did my voice disappear there for a second? It did, didn't it? Sorry about that.
Yeah.
My bad. Richard, let's go to you.
So my uncle, he wears size 15 shoes. Surely no mean feet.
Is he mean?
No. No.
Round 2, Julian.
Right, never judge a man who drinks aromatic tea until you've walked a chamomile in his shoes.
Nice. Thank you very much. Ian, you're second.
Right, I showed this American friend of mine my 80s marathon trainers. He said they were called sneakers.
Yeah. There's a lot in that. Very good. You're right. Let's go. Jessica.
Very nutty.
You know, there was a really annoying guy at the bar, and he was asking me what I was going to do later, and I told him, I said, I'm going to pump you up. Yeah, he wasn't expecting it when I hit him with my stiletto.
Ow. Thank you, Jessica. You're right. Richard.
Yeah, my mate John Lewis, he always gets new shoes before the old ones wear out. He's never knowingly undersold.
I like that one. Always hated that strap line of John Lewis. It's never quite made sense, but you've made it make more sense. Thank you, Richard. Your third and final on the subject of shoes, please, Julian.
Right, I'm taking a risk here because there's a football reference, and I know I'll be able to not especially the biggest football fans in the world. But there you go. I keep getting asked who my favourite African footballer in high heels is. Stiletto.
I get it.
I knew I should have done that as my second joke.
Looks like somebody's going to be scrambling for an extra joke there, and I'm buying you 2 seconds right now, mate. But over to you, Ian.
Right, cool. Well, I'll go with this one. Scout's always prepared and all that. I wasn't sure whether to cancel my stay in the Shoe Hotel. But if I did cancel it and decided I actually did want it, I'd just rebook it. Still ghetto.
Nice. Jessica.
You know, I really tried to do gymnastics, and I really went for it. I went for that flip, flopped, and man, I really lost my soul that day.
Nice work. A flip, a flop, and our 9th mention of soul for the evening, which is lovely. Richard, your last one to end this round.
Okay. I've almost completed making my 10th pair of shoes for a Harry Potter 70s themed party. It seems fitting, though, to stop at platform 9 3/4.
Nice. Very good. Well played. So there we go. We've broken the back of this 41st show. Our first round is over on the subject of shoes. Please get your votes in now. Ian, Richard, Jessica, or Julian, put that in the comments and we will add up the votes. Don't forget, you can see scrolling at the bottom of the screen there the way that you can donate for the upkeep of this show. We obviously have to pay a bit to host and stream and everything. And we like to give our guests a few quid if we can. So please do follow the link to paypal.me/UK Punoff and give us a £5 or something. And then we can treat our guests for giving up their Sunday. So thanks for that. Let's go over to Love Dev to hear some of your submitted jokes today. Oh, you're muted, Love Dev.
Again. Hey! Stevie Juggler decided that my footwear isn't strong enough. Going to send it to boot camp. Hey, here's one from Mark Wilson. My friend has opened a shop for frogs. His best sellers are open-toed sandals. Lovely. There was another one here which I can't find. Let's do a soul joke. Who hasn't heard a soul joke? Me and my wife wear exactly the same style of trainers. Soulmates, obviously. Thank you very much. Dave Rose, new viewer. I love songs about shoes. My favorite is High Heel Silver Lining. Very good, Dave Rose. Thank you very much. The votes are coming in. I'll do one more from Andy Thomas. Once sat on my colourful trainers and they stained my bum. Adidas. 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 What Adidas stands for, don't you? After dinner, I did a shit. There you go. Back to you, Rob.
What a topper that was. I was trying to think of a way of getting a joke in that has the word soul in it more than once, and I came up with how do you bring an old pair of shoes back to life with soul to soul? It's a niche-ish musical reference that only Julian will get, but we'll run with it. Clear winner. Say what, Julian?
And I would say get a life. Another soul reference there.
Nice. Or is he just telling me to actually get a life? Probably that. So there we go. There's a clear winner, which makes it easy for me when I'm trying to add up the votes. And the clear winner of that round, the first round, was Richard Pulsford. Well played, Richard. And I think it was the Never Knowingly Undersold that kind of did it for you there. So that's 1 round to Richard. And we head, without any further ado, into the second topic, which is Eastern Europe. Yes, we're here for fun time in Romania. Yes, I like to party. Hey, come. Hey, yes. Oh, everybody have drink. Right, let's go to speak for the Eastern Europe. I am looking forward very much to this. And we start with Richard, the Dick. And then we go to Jessica, Ian, and Julian. This is the order. Begin, Richard.
So my well-endowed Eastern European Nazi friend has not caught COVID. He's a well-hung Aryan, as well as being a well-Hungarian.
Oh, wow.
Nice. Lovely. Jessica.
So, I've been house hunting recently, and I finally found the house that just took my breath away. And now we know why, because during the inspection, they just kept saying, there's mold over there, there's mold over there.
Nice. Classic US style punning there. Good work, Jessica. Over to you, Ian.
Right. Well, the capital of Slovakia is actually characterized by a spoiled child covered in hot molten rock. Yeah, that brat is lava.
Nice work, Ian. Julian.
Hey, there's an accent in this, not as good as your accent, Rob, obviously. There's an accent in this joke, okay?
I am trying.
Hey, is that lass from Vilnius pregnant to that lad from Glasgow? That's Lithuania business.
I haven't got a clue what was going on there, but I liked it anyway.
Lithuania business.
Oh, name your business. All right. Oh. Whew. That's amazing. I like accent ones. That's first time round. Let's go second time round. Over to you, Mr. Pulsford.
Oh, already. The Europeans who take the longest to get the dust out of their carpets are the Slovaks.
Nice work. With that quality of joke, you will never die, son.
Oh, wow.
All right, Emmy.
Jessica.
Recently my dad was in the hospital and he had damn near had a heart attack, and the doctors came in and asked him, did you know you had Slovenes in you?
Slovenia. Very good. Let's go to Ian.
Right. Well, I went to a fancy dress party in the former Soviet Union. Ukraine. Well, it was actually a digger, but it was a good guess.
A dagger.
A digger.
Nina.
Business. Right. Sorry. And this is my accent. I had to change my password at work yesterday, so I tried typing in Eastern European stew, but the computer refused it because it said it wasn't strong enough.
Wow. Lovely work. So, last time round on the topic of Eastern Europe, let's go to Richard.
My manager, Nia, is from Eastern Europe. During the Balkans War, she had a job renting out hire cars for funeral caskets. That was Bosnia Herzegovina.
Yeah. Nia is a real enough name to count. Well played.
Yeah.
Nice Welsh name. Oh my gosh, that's amazing, that one. Let's go to Jessica.
All right. Because of COVID and being divorced, I've been celibate a lot. I feel like I'm getting rusty. Well, I guess you could just call me old Iron Curtains.
Good Julian's face. he really feels the joke. So everyone, you need to think about what you say.
Sorry.
Ouch!
But not the other side.
I'm proud of that. I don't care.
And so you very much should be, Ian.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go with the safer option. Right, okay. Do you know which parts of my body become painful by getting a covering over my teeth? Bosnia and Herzegovina. It was either that or a racist one, so I went with that one.
Well, it's good to know there's a racist one just there waiting in the background.
For the bonus show.
That's the only way you get to be racist without actually telling the joke. Just tell us you've got one. Well played, racist. If it couldn't be any clearer. Lovely. Are we there? Oh no, Julian to finish the round.
Right.
Julian Lee.
I buy me long church garments from a guy called Stanley from Eastern Europe. I call him Kazakhstan.
I like that. Kazakhstan. Bless him. Lovely work, Julian. It's time, as the caption says, to vote now. Put the name in. Ian, Richard, Jessica, or Julian. Who was your favourite? Vote right now, as I remind you that if you donate on the link we gave earlier and you donate £8 or more, we can send you a UK Pun-Off mug as modelled by anyone on screen that holds it up right now. A UK Pun-Off mug, £8. So put 13 quid in or something. 8 of it for the mug, 5 for the guests, and get yourself a mug. And now to your jokes submitted for that round. Over to you, Love Dev.
Yep. Greg Siegel, who was on last week. Dude had sex with a deer. Now he's got Baltics.
Straight in there. That's good.
Very good. Very good. There's a lot of them that I did not read. I'm going to apologize now. Tony Gardner was told I was getting a fat belly, but I said it's just bulge. Bulge?
Bulgarian.
A Bulgarian? Just a
Thanks.
Bulgarian. That does not
No.
make any sense. Gareth George, I've got a baby frog whose parents are from Krakow. He's a tadpole. Okay, let's do another one. Here's one from Eamon Goodfellows. He's on next week. Romania, perfect for a peaceful holiday, especially Bucharest. Yeah, because you got a Bucharest.
Nice.
There you go. Do you want more?
Yeah.
Okay, Rory Jones, an Eastern European porn star, did a bouquet scene and ended up with goulash.
That makes mine look tame. Just saying.
Goulash. I got it.
So many words to Google. Thank you, Love Dev. Remember, everybody, keep those jokes coming in. The fridge magnet will be winging its way to the best joke of the show. And this is one of those where you've made it pretty easy for me. Again, looking at all the votes that's come in, the winner of that round, mainly for the... am I right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's close. I shouldn't have 5. No, with that, it's Jessica. Jessica wins that round. Well played, Jessica. People liked the Iron Curtain joke. For some
At least you've got somewhere else to put the fridge magnet.
Exactly. It's a party trick.
Yeah, just need to win another. Easily done with jokes as good as the one in that round. Well played. So we get to our third topic. No, we don't. We're going to play a quick video. Is that right, Love Dev? What do we reckon? 10-second break. Let's go. That 10 seconds only lasted 2 seconds.
I think that was about
Literally for me to have my drink. That's all I wanted, Love Dev. Is it too much to ask? There we go. So now it is time for the third topic of the show, and it is going to be wrestling. Wrestling. Let's remind ourselves what wrestling is.
Let's get ready to rumble!
that is what wrestling is. It's that noise. So we are going to start with the winner of that round, which is Jessica, and then we're going to just go random. So we're going to go Jessica, Julian, Ian, and Richard. That's the order. So on the subject of wrestling, kick us off, Jessica.
You know, you don't really need a bunch of degrees to be a wrestler. I mean, look at Triple H. All you need is the pedigree. I love that he's laughing at it.
A good joke.
I didn't laugh because I was reading something else. That's the quality of my presentation skills. I simply wasn't listening. But thank you anyway,
Most
Jessica.
men don't listen to us women. It's okay.
It's just admin, running the show.
Yeah.
Julian.
Before I tell the joke, you do realize that Michael Buffer has actually trademarked Let's Get Ready to Rumble. And anyone who uses it unlicensed, he litigates against. So we might be in the news now.
Well, anything for a few more viewers.
There you go. Wrestling. Well, obviously, I also want to mention that wrestling's not a sport. I want to get that out of the way. Right. So, I actually got disqualified because of a new wrestling move. I've seen how effective Hawk Nelson was. Apparently, not allowed to do a Willie Nelson.
Wow. Well played. Michael Buffer, take this.
Let's get ready to.
See, I don't even care. Just litigate me. Do you know what I mean? Come at me, bro. Ian.
Right. Well, Superman would try out a wrestling move on his arch nemesis, but he would disguise it as making lunch for him. He would ask him, "Would you like suplex?"
Nice. And a hearty laugh from Jessica. Very welcome. Richard.
I was going down the middle lane on the M1 when this wrestler drove past me on the inside lane. Yes, it was Hulk Hogan, not The Undertaker. Just because I thought the answer was so obvious. But yeah.
No, you deflected us nicely with the Hulk Hogan bit. Well played. That was good. Jessica, you're second.
So we lived on a ranch and got a rude awakening. One morning, the house was shaking. We couldn't figure out what was going on. And we went downstairs. My grandpa was just sitting there chilling, in a chair. And we asked him, "Why didn't you go outside and figure out what was going on?" He says, "When a bull knock on your door, you don't answer it." Bull in the Congo. She is a female Japanese wrestler. Never mind. It's okay. We'll move on.
Wow. That's amazing. That's the Venn diagram of 3 niche topics for me.
Well, and Rude Awakening is a wrestling move as well. So, but never mind. It's okay.
Well played. Well played. Mixing it up. Okay, let's go to Julian.
Well, I eventually told people about my Welsh wrestling career in a roundabout way.
Roundabout. Well played. Let's go to Ian.
Right. Well, my chauffeur was an ex-wrestler who was known as the Hemorrhoid. He was the pile driver.
Nice work, Ian. Was it Ian Bowden that just appreciated your reference there, Jessica? So I just want to say, despite the fact I am ignorant and it seems like I'm...
Well, the true wrestling fans are showing.
Yeah,
today.
and that's what the topic is for. There you go. Great reference, Jessica. So don't take my response as a barometer for anything. Okay, let's go to Richard.
When my Canadian friend found out that her Prime Minister, a one-time martial arts enthusiast, had in the past blacked up, she had mixed feelings about demonstrating trust in judo.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Nice. That took me a second, that one. But I like it. Your final one, please, Jessica.
So I had a very, strong lover who would always, power slam me, but I would always do my finishing move and take him down. The face buster always brings them to their knees.
Yay, Jessica, girl power. Wow. Lovely, thank you. Let's go to Julian.
Sorry, I was miles away there. All right, there. I was just saying, there's no former child stars with a signature wrestling insect move, and then Lohan Behold.
Lohan what? Look, they've got it backstage, and that's all that matters. Wow. Ian, your final one.
Right. Well, the $1 Million Man had a sexual fetish for having two dicks jammed in his butt at the same time. Yeah. He was Ted DiBiase. Thank you and good night.
That's one where I only understand the second meaning.
Yeah, DiBiase was his surname. But he had obviously another thing that he liked to do.
Clearly, now that it's been officially documented here.
Outed.
Well, can I just say I didn't get any of these wrestling jokes either, so I wanted to know you're not alone.
Good. And to finish the round, I think I'm right in saying, Richard?
Mm-hmm. I like to wrestle wearing large trousers stuffed with dried grass. They call me Giant Hay Slacks.
Lovely. Giant Hay Slacks. What a way to end the round. So, get those votes in, please. Ian, Richard, Jessica, or Julian to win round 3. And we'll go to Love Dev to hear some more of your jokes. Thanks, Love Dev.
I was proper laughing backstage. Right, here we go. Andy Thomas. Oh, no, that's a vote. Sorry. Andy Thomas, did you hear about the massive camp rapping wrestler? Big Puff Daddy. Okay, here.
There's some good progressive language there, Andy.
Here it is. Graham Cheek. The wrestler who loves rough sex on the beach was Sandy Rabbit. I love that.
I'll play, Graham.
That's a great joke, Graham. You are maybe getting a fridge magnet. Who knows? Right, let's do one more from Rory Jones. I saw a former wrestler, Dwayne Johnson, last week, and my car broke down on my way to Alcatraz. I was stuck between a rock and a hard place. Hashtag my dog's got no nose. Okay, do you want one more? Do you need one more? Have you got the votes?
Do it.
Rory Jones back again. My wife has a sense of dread at all times. She's the ultimate worrier.
There we go. Well played, Rory. Well played. Lovely. It is back to me. And once again, the votes are making it easier, including the two that just came in that second. The winner of that round, his second of the show so far, it is Richard. Well played, Richard. It was a very, very close one with you there, Ian, but I think the last two just swung it there, alas and alack. So that's 2 to Richard, 1 to Jessica, and we move onwards and upwards to the next topic, which is villains. Yes, baddies. The beautiful thing about the topic of villains is I can do the same accent as Eastern European. Come in very handy. Party time, big. We like to party, yes, and kill people at the same time. Right. So,
if it's villains, I could probably keep the same fucking screen up as well.
Amen, my friend. Amen.
Yeah, a villain on your right shoulder there. So, the topic is villains. Don't forget, people listening in, donate if you can, buy a UK pun-off mug if you can, and keep the votes coming in to win that fridge magnet. So, this time we're going to start with the winner of that round, which was Richard, and then I'm going to go Richard, Ian, Julian, Jessica in that order. So kick it off, please, Richard.
Yeah, I mean, you had Trump on the screen there, and I don't know why Trump should be dropping down the news schedules, but the presenters keep saying more on that later.
Nice. You're really hitting him with the hard-hitting words there. Ooh, that's going to sting. Ooh. Well played, Richard. Ian.
Right. Well, the villain from Beauty and the Beast set up a music festival. Glastonbury.
Oh, very good. And every last inch of me's bursting with hair. Is that how it goes? Something like that. No one. Right, Julian.
My favourite musical about a Batman villain performing cunnilingus is Riddler on the Foof.
Wow. It's spoonerisms at all cost with Julian. He always gets one in. That's amazing, mate. Jessica.
Well, my sister started getting a magazine subscription as a gift for her mother-in-law. And I kind of, I was wondering, I was like, hey, man, how's it going? She's like, oh, Magneto.
Nice. Get that one. Richard.
When they made Robin Hood Prince of Thieves, they should have got the star of Dr. Zhivago to play the part of the villain, the Omar Sharif of Nottingham.
Nice. Ian.
You know what? I always ejaculate when I think about Pennywise the Clown. Come to think of it.
That's a good one. Julian.
Christopher and Jane, the famous ice dancing duo, are to play the Nordic god's enemy in the new Marvel film, Thor villain Dean.
Well played, Julian. I love how you slowed it down for us. Jessica.
My son, he eats everything. I just can't keep his hands out of it. I mean, he's just my little Hans Gruber.
Yeah. Last time round now, so let's go to you, Richard.
If you think the guy who crossed the Alps with elephants was a villain, you need a Hannibal lecture.
Nice.
Yeah. Very good. Ian.
Well, a Batman villain went to Australia to have a Jewish man circumcise him. It was to Brisbane.
Hang on, help me with that one. Bane, I know.
Brisbane.
That's the Jewish.
Brisbane's the city. Breast is getting the top of your knob chopped off.
I didn't know
You
that.
went to Brisbane.
I did not know that either.
Well played.
Yeah, I got it, Ian. I got it.
Every pun off's an education, if nothing.
Always.
Certainly not
There's
funny
no shame in
to
it.
me.
There's no shame in it. No point pretending. That's my motto. Well played, Ian. Let's go to Julian.
Do you want the Superman joke or do you want a Rocky joke?
Personally, for me, it's Rocky because the way you say it.
Right, okay then. I saw the baddie from Rocky 3 in a Geordie disco last night. Clubber Lang, about 30 years, but that's not the point. You have to be a Geordie to get that, I suppose. Pick the Superman one.
We'll come back for the super one after we've heard Jessica's final one to end the round.
You know, speaking of Hans, I was walking home the other night and this guy just wouldn't stop bothering me. And you know, his Hans landed on me and he landed on the floor, bastard. Hans, the bad guy in Inglourious Bastards, Ian.
All right. Crispy. Never seen it.
Great. So let the festival of niche references continue as you vote for the person whose references you got. Was it Ian, Richard, Jessica, or Julian? Let's go to Love Dev for your gags.
Yeah, well, this one has no reference to villains, more of a serial killer joke. Looking for a landscape gardener? Ring Fred West. Speciality patios. Just me. Okay. The villain in Avengers who wants the least fuss is Loki.
Nice.
What no knows.
Where else? Hugh Janus. Why can't the Avengers fight Thanos in the dark? Their visions fucking use.
I love that.
I love that as well. Here's one from James Regal. I went on a pretty decent date with Murderous Clown, and we ended up getting engaged. You know what they say? If you like it,
Yeah.
Ejaculate and think about
knock it. Is that what?
Yeah. It.
I'll play James.
It. I got it. Nice. Okay, one more quick one. Stevie Juggler. The evil guy in the Harry Potter films has a horrible lump on his face. Please resist the urge to call him Lord Moldy Wart.
Nice.
Very nice. Back to you.
That's well played, Steve. Route 1. Okay, so that is the end of round 4. Let me have a look at these votes. It looks like it's a close one. No, it isn't a close one. A clear winner of that round is Mr. Ian McDonald. Well played, Ian. Just seeing if anyone made a reference to which one. No, it's just a straight list of votes for you, mate.
Thank you to all my Jewish followers out there.
Yeah. And Riddler on the Foof, one special mention for you, Julian, there. So well played, Ian. So we have Richard on 2, Jessica on 1 round, and Ian on 1 round as we go to one of those 10-second breaks I mentioned earlier. Let's see if I can get...
What is it? It can't be. What did you do, Ray? Oh, shit.
It's the Stay Pun Marshmallow Man.
No, I haven't done my homework. What's your problem? Why do I need to... Oh, sorry, everyone. I was just at school, which is the next topic. School or schools is the topic. There's a picture of one because that's what all our schools look like here in the UK. Ian's got a far more realistic, classic comp 1970s looking school building behind him there. So the subject is schools. We're going to start with the winner of that round, which was Ian. Well played, Ian. And then we're going to go to Jessica and then Richard and then end on Julian. So on the subject of schools, kick us off, please, Ian.
Right, well, I found out that my class for prolonged life was a success. I was so excited that my pupils dilate.
Nice. Great. Reference free. I love it. Jessica.
You know, Julie Andrews and Maggie Smith had gotten into a fist fight recently. It was a sight to see for such noted dames.
Oh, I like that. Oh, yeah. Well played, Jessica. Richard.
I never got top marks at school, but the sun always shone. I never had a grey day.
That's good. That's good wordplay. Never had a grey day. Very nice. Let's go to Julian.
Very well, last week I got caught doing 60 at the school gates. Or as you might know her, the lollipop lady.
Oh gosh! Wow. There's some amazing visual imagery on this show tonight. Ian.
Right, well, I bet that your universities don't teach about mushrooms, but my colleges do.
Nice. Top work. Jessica.
Well, I went to a friend's house the other day that really liked The Lord of the Rings. And when I walked in and I was like, hey, is that Gimli? She said, no, that's just a regular Waldorf.
Regular what?
Waldorf. Waldorf is a type of school.
Is it?
It must be an American thing.
Yeah, not.
No, it's not. That's great. Well, I knew it was a salad, but that's where my knowledge ended. Thanks for bringing all the new information, Jessica. I'm loving it. Let's go to Richard.
To me, my best friend at school said his dad worked for Bon Tempe. Now, I didn't know what that was, but they were good times.
Was the ending, but they were good times?
Yes.
Right.
I don't get it.
No.
Help me.
Shall
I do another one?
Bon Tempe's an organ, right? Oh, good times. I've got it. Got it.
It was a thinker.
Julian.
Last week, I took a horticulture class, which you didn't like opera.
I love the early smirk, Ian. Oh my gosh. Ian, your last one on the subject of schools, please.
Right. Okay. Why is the Massachusetts Institute of Technology the strongest school in the world? Because it's MIT.
Yep. Nice work. Let's go to Jessica for your last on schools.
Well, with the way that Georgia and the rest of the United States stood up against, fascism and all, I'm just really glad that they stand for something.
Nice.
Heard of that school?
Yeah.
Here we go.
Salad.
Yeah. Jessica, did you quickly think of one that us thickos could get? Well played. Let's go to Richard.
In the Avengers, one of the Norse gods was so bad in maths class, he stuck out like a Thor's son.
Nice. Keeping the bizarre Avengers sub-theme running. There's been a few, hasn't there? Julian, to finish this round off.
People complain about the drug problems at schools. Well, stop employing supply teachers then.
Nice. Well played, Julian. So that ends the round on schools, our fifth round out of 6. Get your votes in, please, viewers. Ian, Richard, Jessica, or Julian, put that in the comments, and we'll see who's bagged this penultimate round. And now over to Love Dev, some more of your stuff.
Yeah, for the ones that I think I read. Greg Siegel, the British naval hero of the Napoleonic Wars, kept losing body parts in battle. By the time of his death, he was maybe half a Nelson. I've jumped to bloody topic.
That's a great joke
Ignore
about
that. That's a great joke, though.
fish.
Well done.
About what? Yeah.
Wrestling.
Here's Debbie and Ackley. I'm so
Hi, Debbie.
excited. to go to
That's
school.
my twin.
Equatwa?
Ackley.
Ackley. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go. There's a punchline. Thanks, Debbie. The next one. No, I want to do another one of Huge. Let's do one of Tony Gardner. Why is easy to get into Florida? I'm not even reading that. All your
Because
jokes
so
are
many
crap.
keys.
Okay, let's do another one. It's Ackley. Something about lit. Well done. There you go. Over to you, Rob.
That's Jessica's twin. You're insulting. Jessica, please apologise to Ms. or Mrs. Ackley on behalf of the UK Pun-Off.
Oh, she's fine.
Plus, she's watching, so I can apologise. I'm sorry.
First name Eggs.
What does a Liverpudlian cook for Jessica's twin when he goes round her house and needs to cook for her? Exactly.
I thought he was going to say Ackley and saltfish. Way, have that one.
I would if I had a clue what it meant. Is it a Brummie reference? Ackley and saltfish. What's
Ackley
that?
and saltfish. You don't know what that is?
No.
You've got no
Is it similar to
culture,
a salt
you
and battery?
Ackley and saltfish, a Jamaican dish.
Wow. Amazing. I've not heard of that
Me neither.
Jamaican dish. Do you know that there's a new Jamaican Japan fusion restaurant coming out? It's called Wagwan Mamas. I think I've said that one about 4 times on this show. I'll stop saying it. Just because it's linked doesn't need it me saying. Right. Where on earth are we? What are we up to? Votes for that round. Right. Oh my gosh. Landslide. 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, too many to bother counting. I can just see the name repeatedly. The winner of that round is the wonderful Mr. Julian Lee. Well played, Julian. Well played, Julian. So that means that Julian, Ian, and Jessica have all won 1 round apiece. Richard on 2. So it's there for you to take, Richard. Depending on what happens in this round, we could have a massive tiebreaker. So, without further ado, actually, let's have some further ado. Remember, people, get your donations in if you can, paypal.me/UK Punoff. And remember to follow us on social media when the show's over. Final topic of the day is, as alluded to earlier, it is fish. Here we go. Let's just sort me green screen out there. Fish, the underwater topic to finish us off. I'm going to start with Julian as the winner of that round, and then we're going to go clockwise as I see it. Julian, Ian, Jessica, and Richard. So kick us off, Julian.
Right, well, this one goes out to all you old ravers out there. Big fish, little fish, cardboard box, which is why I lost my job at the aquarium.
Lovely. Ian.
Well, a fish wanted me to send it a well-known saying via Twitter. Carpe diem.
Nice. Jessica.
You know, could we be friends? Because it's okay if you need to mull it over. We could just Netflix and Krill until it's, time.
I like that.
17-1.
Yeah. I like a multi-hit, and I particularly like Netflix and Krill. Double marks for that one. Richard.
Do I look like a fish? Just basking for a friend.
Nice. Julian.
Oh, right, it's okay. A collection of philosophical fish is a school of thought.
Deep. That is, yeah. You have to think a bit to fathom that one out. Right, Ian.
Right, well, I was wondering if any large fish could defeat a shark. I thought, well, if anyone could have, the barracuda.
Yeah. Jessica.
I have a giant friend. He's like Andre the Giant, big. And he's such a pushover. I mean, in all the Tooniverse, I get this pacifist.
Yes. Keeping the multi-hits coming. Well played. Let's go to Richard.
My pet monkfish likes his routine. He's a creature of habit.
Yes. Well played. Okay, so the last one of the show from you, Julian.
You've heard the joke before I tell it there?
Heckled by Desperate Dog.
Sorry.
Fine, I feel like the dog should
Is it an
join us.
avant-garde
Really.
dance track? Right, then, there's a bit of information for you, and it sort of goes along with the Marvel theme, but not really. Fish superheroes live in Cape Cod.
Yep. Well played, Ian.
Right, well, when buying fish eggs, there are a lot of imitations. So, caviar emptor.
Nice. Cultured. Let's go to Jessica.
You know, I've always wondered if jellyfish have a theme song, and I think it would kind of be like, I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. My body's too poisonous for you, babe.
Well played.
I knew you'd like the singing one.
Exactly. Exactly. I love it when you go for it a bit. Wow. Great last one from you, Jessica. Thanks for that. And we finish off the show, unless we ask for Julian's Superman joke, which I'm tempted to do, with Richard. Get it ready, Julian.
I got into an argument with someone on Facebook. She accused me of being flat-chested and looking like a koi carp. I mean, I can't remember all the details of the mammary of a goldfish.
Nice. I like that one. Lovely. So there we go, people. That is the end of our gags for this show. So get your votes in fairly quickly, please, if you can. Ian, Richard, Jessica, or Julian for that round. Bear in mind that it's a tight finish to this 41st UK pun-off. So get your votes in. Let's hear a couple of your gags from Lovedev.
Right, yep. I'm only going to read a few, and that's going to be today's winner for the fridge magnet goes to Graham Cheek for his joke that the wrestler who loves rough sex on the beach was Sandy Savage. But not just that, I saw this one, which I also thought was great. He's looking for a gay fish in his local area, Grinding Nemo. Grinding Nemo. And here's another Jamaican joke from Ackley. Why does my twin talk like a catfish? It's okay, she's pescatarian. Or Rastafarian.
Pescatarian.
If you
Very
got the selfish joke. Okay, there we go.
Very good. Well played with the Randy Savage. That was a nice spoonerism. We like a bit of that on the show. So thank you for that, Love Dev. Let's check out the votes and see who's won this. We've got a minute or so left. It looks like, just having a quick count up. So we got 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, unless I'm very much mistaken, which I often am. But I'm going to go for it with time ticking and announce the winner of that round as Jessica. Well played, Jessica. And there's a good load of votes for you there. And I think only one of them was your twin. Unless your sextuplets have all signed up. Well played. And some more have come in also for you, Jessica. So good work. Richard and Jessica, it is a tiebreaker. So I have to ask you both if you can come up with an additional joke on that final topic of fish. Now, sometimes people flounder at this point, do you know what I mean? And struggle to think of anything else. So I'm filling for time. I'm thinning for time, and and if you haven't got anything, you haven't got anything. But I hope you've come up with something. So I'm going to start with Richard. Fish. Got anything for us?
Yeah, okay. So as I watched Jamie Oliver serve up fish with tartar sauce, I saw something small and green in it, and I thought it's going to be another one of his capers.
Yeah, decent. Well, sort of thrown together. Impressive. Jessica, what have you got?
Well, you know, we've been seeing a lot of rednecks on the television lately, and it's so weird. You always see them in interviews. They're like, "Tang nabbit, gee, if we, attempt to overthrow that their government, I think we will need a little Mulray mask next time."
Wow, that's amazing. I love the accent.
Yeah, well, that's how we tell people are ignorant over here.
That was amazing. So that's Jessica's extra bit. Rich has done his extra bit. So if you're still watching us, chuck a vote in, and the first one to come up is going to win the show. Whilst I wait to see your votes come up, I'm going to remind you that are we doing the after show today, people? Do we know that, Ian?
Think so.
So we record an after show, which is available on YouTube and via other media, I believe. So don't forget to look out for that. If you want to hear more of your submitted jokes being read out and dissected and sometimes ripped to shreds, but in a loving way, then please tune into that. The first vote to come in was for, drumroll, Richard Pulsford. Well played, Richard. You take it. Well played, Jessica. You very, very nearly stole it at the death. So thank you for tuning in, everybody. Thank you for taking part, guests. Do any of our esteemed guests have anything they particularly would like to plug, or a Twitter handle to point people to, or anything like that? Wave if so.
Yes.
What have you got, Richard?
So as of last Monday, started a new lunchtime pun competition. So if you do write your own puns and you want to submit a pun, see how it gets on with number of likes on Twitter, it's called #LunchPun. So look for that and try your hand at 12 o'clock on a weekday lunchtime. Thank you.
Lovely. #LunchPun, one word, as they all are. Don't know why I said that. Well played, Richard. We'll check that out. And Jessica?
Yeah, you can find me on the greatest pun show ever. The Capital Punishment, you can find me there on the 19th. It's here in the United States. Just gonna throw that out there.
Jolly good. As she said, the second best pun show out there. So check that one out if you get a chance. I couldn't agree more. So lovely. There we go. That's the end of number 41. Julian, Ian, anything to add? Are you okay?
All right.
Yep, that's it. Just the energy exploding from the screen. Love Dev, anything to finish us off with?
No, we're going to record the bonus round now, so that's going to be
off to the bonus round. Off to record the bonus round. So do check that out. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Thanks for your donations and thanks for your jokes that make the show what it is. And we'll see you next Sunday, 7 p.m. UK time for number 42. Thanks for watching. Bye from everyone. Ta-da!
Bye.
See yas.